Hey guys, this is Robert with Malaya Law. We help entrepreneurs just like you start their business without dealing with the complicated legal forms. We are also the #1 highest rated business law firm for entrepreneurs with more than 1,500 5-star Google reviews. Today we are going to talk about the differences between a partnership and a corporation to help you determine which is better for you. So at this point, I am sure you have decided that you want to start a business, and now you are trying to decide whether you should have a partnership or if you should register for a corporation. First, let me begin by letting you know that the main difference is that a corporation is separate from the owners, whereas with a partnership, the partners and owners share the benefits and risks of the business. So a partnership is formed with at least two individuals who want to do business together and share the ownership, profits, and liabilities of the business. The owners take on a great deal of personal liability if the business is sued. Whereas a corporation is formed when you register it with the state and a corporation is owned by the shareholders. Corporations are separate entities, separate from the owner, and therefore they provide you with much more personal liability protection. So you are probably wondering why people wouldn't always go with a corporation, and the answer is because a partnership has benefits that a corporation doesn't have. First, a partnership is very easy to set up and practically created when two people come together to do business, whereas a corporation, there are many legal requirements and formalities that must be followed. So a partnership is a lot easier to start. While a partnership is easy to set up though, we strongly recommend that you create a partnership agreement with your partners that outlines the responsibilities and duties assigned to each partner and discusses how the profits and losses will be allocated amongst other things. A partnership may also be desirable from a tax perspective. I strongly recommend that you speak with an accountant to help you decide which is best for you from a tax standpoint. Many individuals choose to go with a partnership to avoid the double taxation issue that a corporation subjects your business to. Also, see our other videos about how to form an S corporation and see if it's best for your situation. An S corporation allows you to avoid that double taxation downside to a regular C corporation. However, keep in mind that this is only available to U.S. citizens or residents. Partnerships are also desirable over corporations for individuals that are just starting out and want to avoid having to deal with the complicated legal paperwork or other fees associated with starting a corporation. I understand that sometimes you just want to keep things simple in the beginning, and that is totally fine. So you may want to just proceed with a partnership in the beginning. However, if you are in a business that you think subjects you to above average liability, then I would suggest that you bite the bullet and just register for a corporation or LLC to avoid that personal liability. So now I'm going to quickly go through some other main differences between a corporation and a partnership that may help you decide which is better for your particular situation. 1. A corporation continues indefinitely until the owners dissolve it, whereas a partnership can automatically be terminated upon the death of a partner. The second thing is a corporation has stock that can be sold in exchange for money. Because of this, it is much smarter to have a corporation if you plan on trying to raise money from outside investors by selling shares of your business. With a partnership, it is not nearly this easy to raise capital. 3. With a corporation, the board of directors are there to make policies and various decisions for the business, whereas with a partnership, the partners have to come to an agreement about all new policies. 4th, taxes with a corporation are most likely going to be higher because a corporation is taxed 2 times. One time at the corporate level, and then again when the corporation pays you personally a distribution or dividend. Whereas with a partnership, the profits pass through directly to the partner, and it is only taxed once when the distribution is made. However, keep in mind that if you live in the US, you may be able to form an S corporation, like I said above, which essentially avoids the double taxation issue that's associated with a C corporation. Overall, there are advantages and disadvantages to partnerships. And in summary, a partnership is great if you are just starting out and seeing if your business can take off. They are also great if you are looking for very minimal maintenance and filing requirements and do not want to deal with the complicated forms or maintenance involved with a corporation. However, eventually it is strongly recommended to get a business entity of some sort, whether it is a corporation, an S corporation, or an LLC. The reason you should have a business entity is so that you don't take on personal liability. With a corporation or LLC, you are creating an entity that is separate from you, so that if it ever is sued, then they won't be able to go after you personally, such as your home or cars or jewelry. A corporation is also something that you should really consider if you plan on raising money from investors. So if you are an entrepreneur looking to start a partnership or corporation, or if you just want to speak with somebody to determine which is best for you, then click on the link below to schedule a free consultation with us. During the phone call, we will be able to determine which is best for you, and we can handle all of the complicated paperwork for you so that you can focus on growing your business. If we decide that a partnership is best for you, then we can help you with creating a partnership agreement. And if we decide that a corporation is best, then we will handle all of the corporate filings for you and get you set up with no stress. So go ahead and click on the link below. Also, if you have any questions, just post them below and my team and I will try to get to them as soon as possible. See you guys in the next video.